So I'm coaching this group, and luckily it was a veteran group. I had two McDonald's All-Americans on that team, Mike Rosario and Dominique Cheek.
Woo! Those guys.
NBA player Tyshawn Taylor was on that team, and a bunch of guys. So it was a good team. And Coach Gamble would stand behind the bench every game, not just critiquing them, but critiquing me. And so at the time, it was a little intimidating. But I will say this. I spent a lot of time at St. Anthony. I think I was there for 7 years. I learned a lot from Coach Hurley, but Coach Gamble was my mentor, believe it or not.
Wow, great. Wow.
So
interesting.
Gam took me under his wing and he started teaching me, the ropes. And not necessarily just the X and O's, but the game and about the game and about how to conduct yourself and how to manage this and control that and do this and do that. So I really appreciated him. And actually one time, Mike, I got upset with him because after a couple of years, we had some other assistants come on. So I had graduated from coaching the team in the summer. I had won some tournaments. So we let those guys coach. But he wasn't as hard on them as he was on me.
That's how it usually is.
Yeah, so I never forget one game, the guys was goofing off in the warm-up. And Coach Gamble came out and he jumped on them. Then he jumped on me. He was like, Brian, man, you got to control these guys, man. You got to. I'm like 2 weeks on the job, Mike. I don't know these dudes. But
I hollered at Ben. I'm going to get him more here, too. Let me get him more.
But he said something important that day. He said, hey, man, who's 17 and 18? You or them? And from that point forward, that's when I learned how I had to conduct myself. Because I was like the cool coach. I never forget one time I had to work, so I couldn't coach. So Coach Gamble coached the game, and Tyshawn Taylor called me on the phone, was like, yo, Coach B, where you was at, man? I was like, Ty, had to work. He was like, man, don't do that no more, man. We need you here. The bad cop was there. So, but what I learned from Ben was I had to always be coached first. And so that helped me along the way,